Well, we're getting ready for the first Grade 1 on the card over at Auteuil this afternoon. This is the Prix Cambaceres. It's the Grande des 3-1, three-year-old champion hurdle effectively for this one. And what a cracking contest we've got. Favourite here is Léopard de Burlay, unbeaten in both starts over hurdles here at Auteuil so far. Johnny Charon riding for David Cotin, 1.6 the favourite, with 5.7 number 11 Olga de Kiev, the only filly in the lineup. And it's then 9.6 number 2 Dignam, unbeaten in three hurdle starts for Joseph O'Brien. JJ Slevin takes the ride. $10 for number 7, that is the Mighty Celt, one of two runners for Noel George and Amanda Zeta home. Léopard de Burlay, the clear favourite, after winning a Group 3 or Grade 3 on debut here, the Prix La Parisienne back in May, and then won the Grade 2 lead up for this race last time out. The Mighty Celt was second in that race, while Shannon Maestro also ran but failed to complete. And they're at the 3,600 metre start now. Got a great roll of honour down the years. Olga de Kiev, a fascinating runner because she receives 2 kilos from the rest of them. Baptiste Leclerc riding. She got off the mark when winning a Grade 3 for the 2-year-old fillies here back in May, or 3-year-old fillies rather, and then she won the 3-year-old fillies Grade 3 last time out. She beat Del Megon that day, and Del Megon was a winner in Group 2 company against the 3-year-old fillies, confirming Olga de Kiev's superiority really as the leading 3-year-old filly, and she's taking on the boys for this huge prize fund in excess of €250,000 in Auteuil's 4th race. So just waiting for them to file out onto the track now. The horses all nicely and quietly walking in. Dignam, the Irish raider for Joseph O'Brien. JJ Slevin rides. Ran in 6 flat races without winning, but showed a good level of form, and then won 3 hurdle races in the UK, Newton Abbot, Uttoxeter and Cartmel. Not sure what he beat those days, but he's now taking on a big task here as the starter just gets them to take a turn. They are out on the course. The tape's going to be brought across shortly, and they are going to make their way to form a line. 1.6 for Leopard de Bellay, 5.6 for Olga de Kiev, 10 then for Dignam, and also the Mighty Celt. And they're coming forward, lined up. And that's it. They're off racing for the first Grade 1 contest of the afternoon at Auteuil. This is the Prix Cambaceres, the Grand Course des 3 ans, 3-year-old champion hurdle, and down towards the first they go. Leopard du Berlay, the favourite, unbeaten in 2, takes them over flight number 1 and leads up to Shannon Maestro in second place early. Third is Luminos on the outside. Red and white colours in fourth is Shabrack, just in front of the Mighty Celt, and then wider out the striped jacket of Olga de Kiev, the only filly in this field. In the mid-division, Guidal Cavir in a pale jacket is racing next to Bourbon Haas, and then held up Dignam in front of Mountain Ridge, and last of all is Mickey Billy as they come into the home straight for the first occasion. On the run towards flight number 2. First of 3 down the straight this time, and Leopard du Berlay, beaten in both hurdle races so far in Grade 3 and Grade 2 company, will take them over the flight that'll be the last next time round. Over in front under Johnny Charon, who won the big race here yesterday on Le Singe Bleu. Being pursued early on by Olga de Kiev, who's towards the left in the striped jacket with the noseband. On the right, green colours, white cap, Shannon Maestro, and between horses in fourth is Luminos. They're being followed wider out by Shabrack, who's in red and white next to the Mighty Celt, and James Reevely. Followed through then by Bourbon Haas, who matches strides with Guadalquivir. Dignam, pale blue colours, is currently 3 from the back ahead of Mountain Ridge, and the back marker Mickey Billy. Going over that flight, which takes them away from the stands, that was number 4 of the 11 in total, and now they go left-handed to race onto the next flight, number 5, which is on the side of the course, and Leopard du Berlay will take them into the wings of it. In second place, Shannon Maestro on the inside. Olga de Kiev wider out, and between them Luminos still fairly handy. So too red and white Shabrack has always been quite close up as well, as they now head towards the 4 flights down the back straight. Bourbon has the Mighty Celt, and once again they fan out right across the full width of the Auteuil back straight and come on towards the 6th. With the lead, maybe just Leopard du Berlay, who leads the main group over on the far side. Towards the nearest the camera, Shannon Maestro racing next to Luminos, and they're being followed down the middle of the track by Shabrack. Olga de Kiev is on that perimeter hedge. Bad mistake back in the field there from Mickey Billy, and surrendered 2 or 3 lengths, although was already in last place at the time, as they head on towards another, and this is 4 from home. Leopard du Berlay picks up just in front of Olga de Kiev. Towards the right, Shannon Maestro racing with Luminos. Shabrack down the middle, Bourbon Haas, the Mighty Celt getting closer. Guadalquivir is also trying to get on terms. There's probably 7 in a line behind the leader. Dignam made a mistake and was out-jumped by Mountain Ridge. And still last of all is Mickey Billy, as they now race into the Dignam and the Mighty Celt and Olga de Kiev. So in there for the favourite, Leopard du Berlay has won well under Johnny Charon. He's made just about all of the running, and he's 3 out of 3, and has come clear at the line. Once shaken up after the final flight, has managed to put the race to bed to win the Prix Cambaceres. Beat 5, Bourbon has. Photo third, that's close. 3, Shannon Maestro, and 1, Mountain Ridge. And they were clear of Dignam and Olga de Kiev. 4 beat 5 with a photo third between 3 and 1 in the first Grade 1 of the afternoon from Auteuil.